Press Gang, the best gang, and we back. Shout out to all the new subs. Shout out to all the new people that's tapping in and commenting and all that. I appreciate y'all. But today we back on a subject that I've been kind of heavy on: the fake diamond trend. Yeah, if you look on Instagram, look on TikTok, they selling fake diamonds everywhere. Moissanite has taken over the game. Yes, the Moissanite has taken over the game. And right now, we got a video. And the video is Sauce Walka exposing Johnny Dang, of all people, for selling fake diamonds. Shit crazy, right? Let's get to the content. So, as y'all know, Johnny Dang is a famed Houston jeweler. Everybody go to Johnny Dang. He's known for grills. He's known for everybody putting up, taking their little Instagram live, dropping a bag off to Johnny Dang and getting them some jewelry. You know what I'm saying? We all got some chains. We all got some rings. We all got some watches. We all got a little bust down this and that. But nowadays, looking at the landscape, me myself, I don't think I'm gonna be buying too many more bust downs. I might stick to the gold. And this is probably the reason why right here.
Like, I'm tired of this shit, bro. Because the fake shit, the Moissanite niggas, is killing the game. A nigga coming with Moissanite, like, I'm dapping up a nigga. I'm like, yo, does this nigga even have a job? Niggas is popping out with Moissanite. They look just like your shit to the naked eye. The Moissanite shit look just like your shit. So if you bought this to look rich or flex, the nigga who bought the Moissanite looks exactly like you. So now I'm like, what the fuck? The Moissanite niggas is going crazy.
Let's get to the content, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's do it like we used to it.
Johnny wouldn't have did nothing better than what I got in my mind, which I don't understand. Johnny wanted to put some smile in my mind. I don't want no free. He wanted to give me some free shit that was way smaller than this. I don't want no free. I want my money and I want to go over the top, best of the best, biggest of the biggest.
Johnny wanted to give you some free Moisanites.
Make it work.
A 20-year friendship in the Houston jewelry game just went nuclear, and the explosive truth behind Johnny Dang's $200 million empire is about to rock the entire hip-hop community to its core. Behind the diamond grills and million-dollar chains, Sauce Walka was running up serious money at Johnny Dang's shop for 2 decades. We're talking $500,000 purchases, countless chains, and loyalty that ran deeper than business. But when Sauce discovered he was getting finessed with overpriced jewelry and lab-grown diamonds passed off as natural stones, everything changed.
Well, y'all heard it. Lab-grown stones being passed off as natural. That's probably what a lot of these jewelers are doing, especially the Eliantes, the Jacobs, it's a Trax NYC too, bro. He be out here fighting, talking about, I don't know. Because right now, is the risk worth the reward? I know it is for the jewelers to pass off some fake diamonds on a nigga don't know that much about jewelry. He just got some money, and he heard that you was the guy to come to. This shit crazy. Let's get through it. This shit crazy.
The shocking truth behind what brought down one of hip-hop's most iconic jeweler relationships is more calculated and cutthroat than anyone imagined, and we're about to reveal it all, including the bombshell audio that has Johnny Dang scrambling to protect his reputation. Now, before we get into this wild ride, let me keep it 100 with y'all. Social media been buzzing about this Sauce Walka and Johnny Dang situation, with people picking sides and throwing around accusations. But yo, we about to separate the facts from the fiction, the real from the fake, because this story goes way deeper than just some rap beef. Now, hold up before y'all start thinking this was just some random internet drama. This wasn't beef between strangers or some manufactured controversy for clout. Johnny Dang and Sauce Walka had known each other for over 20 years. We're talking about a relationship that started when Sauce was coming up in the Houston scene, spending serious bread at Johnny's shop, building what seemed like unbreakable loyalty. But here's where it gets gets real spicy. Sometimes the people closest to you are the ones positioning to play you the hardest. So, check it. Let me paint this picture for y'all. Johnny Dang came to America from Vietnam with nothing but a dream and the hunger to make it in a foreign country. Started from a flea market booth in Houston, grinding every single day, learning English, building relationships with local artists who were just
Coming from a flea market booth is crazy. In the swap meet, a little booth in the swap meet to build what he built. Shit, nigga. In Houston, everybody want to shine too, though. So he probably been doing. Ain't no telling. He probably been doing that since the gate. He probably been doing that from the jump.
starting to blow up. This man turned that small operation into a $200 million jewelry empire, becoming the go-to jeweler for every major rapper from Houston to Atlanta to Los Angeles. But what made Johnny Dang's rise so calculated was how he specifically targeted the hip-hop market during its explosive growth in the early 2000s. While traditional jewelers were still stuck in old-school methods, Johnny understood that rappers wanted custom pieces that reflected their personalities and success. He wasn't just selling jewelry, he was selling status symbols, conversation pieces, and artistic expressions that could make or break an artist's image. The Houston hip-hop scene was the perfect launching pad. This wasn't just any city. Houston had birthed legends like DJ Screw, UGK, and was home to a thriving underground scene where artists were hungry to showcase their success through ice. Johnny positioned himself right in the middle of this cultural explosion, offering payment plans, custom designs, and personal relationships that...
Yeah, that's another thing. I thought Johnny Dang started off with Paul Wall. Called Paul Wall had something called Grills. So if I'm not mistaken, I think Johnny Dang started off with Paul Wall. I'm not mistaken, but let's see what the video say.
Made artists feel like family while they spent their advance money in touring profits. Now, in the hip-hop jewelry game, we know loyalty runs deep. When you find a jeweler who understands your vision, who can bring your wildest diamond dreams to life, you stick with them. You become family. That's exactly what happened between Johnny Dang and Sauce Walka. For 2 decades, Sauce was dropping serious money at Johnny's shop. We're talking about a $500,000 chain purchase. Countless grills, pendants, bracelets, the whole nine. Sauce was a walking advertisement for Johnny Dang's craftsmanship, but yo, this is where the story gets deeper than just customer loyalty. See, while Sauce was spending hundreds of thousands in building Johnny's reputation in Houston, other artists, particularly out-of-town rappers, were getting special treatment that Sauce wasn't receiving. Johnny had developed a tiered system where certain celebrities got free promotional pieces, discounted rates, or exclusive access to new designs, while loyal local customers like Sauce were paying full freight for everything. The jewelry game operates on perception and exclusivity. When rappers see their favorite artist wearing pieces from a specific jeweler, they want to shop there too. Johnny understood this psychology and used it to build his empire. He would give high-profile artists free or discounted pieces in exchange for social media posts and public appearances wearing his jewelry. But longtime customers who had been supporting him before he was famous weren't getting those same benefits. The real kicker, though, according to industry sources, Johnny Dang had been running a calculated game on his rapper clientele. Word started circulating that he was charging premium prices for jewelry while using CVD diamonds, that's lab-grown artificial diamonds, and passing them off as natural stones.
Sheesh. I'm telling you, we just found out about this shit. We just found out about CBD, moissanite lab. We just found out. All we knew in the streets was diamonds. And that's like, I mean, like, if you've been buying jewelry for a while and all that, yeah, you probably was more hip than others. But for the masses in our community, the rap community, hip hop community, the masses, we just now found out about all this new shit, all these different type of diamonds. We knew there was clarities, the VS, VVS's, SIs, you know what I'm saying? We knew about clarity, but we didn't know you was able to make a diamond, buy some moissanite shit that seemed like a real diamond, like, and they probably been doing this shit for years, and it's just now coming out. That shit next level.
We're talking about rappers paying $50,000 to $100,000 for pieces they thought contained natural diamonds worth that price, when in reality they were getting lab-created stones worth a fraction of what they paid. The CVD diamond controversy runs deeper than most people realize. These lab-grown stones can be created in weeks rather than the millions of years it takes for natural diamonds to form underground. While they're
Right.
chemically identical to natural diamonds, their market value is significantly lower. A natural 2-carat diamond might cost $20,000, while the same quality CVD diamond could be produced for $3,000 to $5,000. When jewelers charge natural diamond prices for lab-grown stones without disclosure, they're essentially committing fraud. Everything
Exactly what it
exploded when
is.
Sauce Walka debuted what he called the world's first permanent million-dollar grill made by celebrity jeweler Jose Giomata. This wasn't just any piece of jewelry. This grill was encrusted with 3-carat and 1-carat rose gold diamonds, worth between $20,000 to $50,000 per tooth across
Them
all
motherfuckers probably
28
fake
teeth. The
too.
mathematical precision alone was staggering. We're talking about over 50 carats of premium diamonds meticulously set in a permanent mouthpiece. When unveiling it, Sauce said on camera, "I'm gonna take out Johnny Dangs and put in the Geos. I'm taking out these and upgrading to these." We went from $100,000 to $1 million, you know what I'm saying? We setting a bar, the standard in Texas so high that we cannot be beaten.
World's most expensive grill, man. Sauce Walka, Plug Geo, you did. I'm gonna take out the Johnny Danes and put in the Geos. I'm sorry. I'm taking out these and I'm upgrading to these. Nothing. We went from 100,000 to 1 million. You know what I'm saying? Cause we had
That shit probably
we
bogus
set the
too.
bars. Stand
And the cold thing is that shit probably bogus too. Those are probably bogus diamonds as well, bro. So unless you got the machine in your house, you don't know. You don't know.
in the state of Texas so high that it cannot be beaten. Welcome to Texas.
That line right there, publicly comparing the two jewelers and framing the Johnny Dang grill as a downgrade, is what lit the fuse that burned down a
That's what I was about to say. He didn't have to say I'm about to take out the Johnny Dangs and put in the Geos. He could have just did it if that was really his partner like that. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about that part right there.
20-year relationship. But what made it even more devastating was the timing. Johnny Dang had been facing increased scrutiny about his business practices, and here was one of his most loyal customers publicly declaring that his work wasn't up to million-dollar standards. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Jose J.O. Mata, the jeweler who made that million-dollar grill, wasn't just some random competitor. According to Johnny Dang's official business page, Gio was a former employee of Johnny Dang who abruptly stopped working for him in April 2021. This detail transforms the entire situation from a simple business competition to a personal betrayal involving insider knowledge. Let that sink in for a minute. From Johnny's
Oh,
perspective,
he
Sauce didn't
told on
just
him.
switch jewelers. He went and gave a $1 million job to a man who used to work under Johnny, learned his techniques, understood his business model, knew his pricing strategies, and then left and went into direct competition with him. Plug Geo had been posting hashtag Johnny Who on social media for months, and some comments alleged that Geo was actually copying designs from Johnny Dang while undercutting his prices. The employee-turned-competitor narrative is particularly painful in immigrant business communities. Johnny had invested time training Geo, sharing trade secrets, and bringing him into the inner circle of his operation. When employees leave to start competing businesses using knowledge gained from their former employer, it creates a unique type of business betrayal that goes beyond normal market competition. The street's been talking, and what came out was explosive. Plug Geo had previously exposed Johnny Dang publicly, claiming he was underpaid after grossing Johnny Dang over $9 million in 1 year. Think about that number, $9 million in revenue from one employee's work. And
Cold.
according to Geo, he wasn't being compensated fairly for that contribution. But more importantly, Geo was also alleging that Johnny was selling rappers CVD diamonds instead of natural ones,
Oh,
basically
he told
confirming
on him.
what industry insiders had.
Oh, so his boy told on him. That's what happened. The nigga that was working with you, your understudy, your assistant, nigga. You probably wasn't paying the nigga right. And he got up from under you. And he started putting it out there that you was selling CVD diamonds. And I'm obliged to believe him. And that's why I be telling you, bro. I walk in rooms and see people wearing bust down, bust down. You don't even know what they do. You just be like, the fuck? He bust down like he the one. And something, hey man, it's a dirty game out here. I'm telling you, Everybody's faking and claiming something they actually not now, man. You gotta watch out. The jewelers too. You gotta watch out for the jeweler now. Shit, next level out here.
Had been whispering about for years. Gio's insider knowledge made his allegations particularly damaging because he had access to Johnny's supplier relationships, pricing structures, and business operations. When someone with that level of insider information starts making public accusations about fraudulent business practices, it carries more weight than outsider speculation.
Right.
The day after the grill reveal, Johnny Dang uploaded a heated 4-part response that revealed just how deep this betrayal cut. In the video, you can hear the pain and anger in his voice, and it's clear this hit him on multiple levels: business, personal, and cultural. He mentioned that he had already called Walka trying to get together for dinner to discuss creating a new grill and even potentially getting into business together. This suggests that Johnny knew there were issues in their relationship and was trying to address them before they became public. It's all good. You can shop around the world, you know, you don't need to put my name in there. But if you mention my name, put some respect on my name. If not, keep the fucking my name out your mouth. Now, this is where we got to address what really happened behind the scenes. Rather than escalate aggressively, Sauce played it somewhat cool in his response,
shit, huh?
but also let slip what the real issue was all along. In Sauce's explanation of why he didn't go to Johnny for his $1 million grill, he breaks down his mindset with brutal honesty. Johnny don't want have did nothing better than what I got in my mind. I don't understand Johnny want to put some sense in my mind because he didn't want to go to size that I didn't want to go to because he ain't want to do what I wanted to do for the money I'm trying to drop. I ain't trying to do this. I don't want no free. He wanted to give me some free that was way smaller than this. I don't want no free. I want some my money, and I want to go over the top. Best of the best. Biggest of the biggest. Make it work. Sauce's frustration becomes clear when he continues. That's not going to fit. It's not going to in your mouth, correct? It's not going to, I don't give a fuck if it's going to fit. Make it fit. So I went to that. Gio made it fit. Made it happen. Give a damn about what you talking about. I don't want nothing for free. I don't want no free diamond, man. I want a free diamond boy chain for my people to pass it around with all my crew and rest of my gangsters. That's what it's for all y'all said. I want the biggest diamonds possible. Going my teeth, uncomfortably comfortable. I knew it was going to make my lips poke out. That's the point. The real tea that got everybody shook is what that comment revealed. Sauce felt like Johnny Dang was giving out free jewelry and special treatment to out-of-town rappers and celebrities, while Sauce, a longtime Houston customer who had spent hundreds of thousands at his shop over 2 decades, wasn't getting that same treatment as a hometown artist. But what Sauce discovered was that Johnny was treating him like just another customer while rolling out the red carpet for artists who might drop big money once or twice but didn't have that deep, long-term relationship.
Right.
Reports circulated that Sauce had previously asked Johnny for free jewelry and Johnny told him no. The same Johnny who was apparently giving free pieces to out-of-town celebrities for promotional purposes.
And that's it. That's it. If you want to watch the rest of the video, it's on Rap Dynasty and Rap Thread. Their channel is pretty dope. Make sure y'all subscribe to Rap Dynasty and Rap Thread if you want to see the rest of the video. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. You feel me? Is Sauce Walka wrong for having to expose Johnny for the fakeness? Or is he you know what I'm saying? He right is right. He wanted to spend his money. The man didn't want to let him spend his money because he wanted to give him some free fake shit. And that's probably what it really was. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I've been telling y'all this diamond game is over. We might as well just stop and just go back to gold, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hype it up, man. Because I swear to God, this shit crazy. We gone.